Good evening. I am back. This background music is so chill and relaxing. Hi! How we doing? I am back. We are live. And we are hopefully going to play some Microsoft Flight Sim. Hopefully. Maybe. Potentially. I tried last night. It got released at about 5 o'clock yesterday. And it didn't go very well. This has not been a very good launch for Microsoft Flight Sim. Obviously, no one saw this coming. It's actually very unfortunate. I kind of feel a bit bad for the devs. It got so overloaded. So overloaded. And the service just could not keep up, which was a bit unfortunate. So yesterday we were not even able to open the game. We were not able to log in. We eventually got stuck in a queue, but the queue was just a queue to be like, you're sitting in a queue. The queue was not to go anywhere. The doors were not open. You could not go anywhere from that queue. So yesterday was it was a bit disappointing, so I kind of gave up trying to play it. How you doing, James? Today, things are still very rough. The game is really struggling. The devs are working round the clock at the moment to try and improve the service. However, we have been able to get into the game. We might have some very slow loading times, and it might even still crash. But I'm seeing some people having some luck playing the game once they are in. So let's see if we also can have some luck. However, it is now peak time here in Europe. A lot of people are trying to log on again. And I think that is already slowing stuff down. So this might be a very short stream. We'll see how we go. And I'm going to keep an eye out for any updates from the devs as well. I have the Discord open. Ready, waiting, and watching. So if we get any updates on the service, I will hopefully see it. Now, I do also have a question, which is if I now go to the game screen, is this washed out for you guys? James, if you're here, can you tell me? Is this washed out? Like, is it very grayed? Like a grayscale on it? It is? Well, that's annoying. Okay, I know why that is then, and I don't know if I can fix it without restarting the game. Basically, that's because I'm playing in HDR. But what if I do this? That fixes it. Okay. So yeah, the game, if I play in HDR, OBS will not let me stream in HDR. I convert it to SDR, and then it looks like poop. So now it should look good, right? Now it looks good. Yeah? Yeah, now it looks good. Awesome. Okay, so welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. We don't know yet. We're going to see how this goes. One thing I have already realized is for when I need to use my keyboard, I have to like lean over forwards, but that's okay. That's fine. We have a couple of things we can do. But I think the one and only thing that I am going to do is we're going to jump into a free flight. And we're going to do basically what I did in the Tech Alpha and also in Flight Sim 2020. And that is we are going to head to my hometown. We're going to start off in Cosford Air Base in the Midlands. Head over towards my hometown of Telford. Check it out. See how it's looking. In the Tech Alpha, there wasn't a lot of detail. It seemed like the detail was only loading in certain areas. Here today, it's meant to be all around the world. That said, with the servers absolutely taking a pile of steaming dump right now, it probably still won't work, but we'll have a look. First thing you'll notice is we don't have any weather. So that is already where we see a problem. But we're going to do that, and then I also want to take a quick look at South Korea, because obviously I've just come back from South Korea. Spent a week in South Korea, a few days in Seoul and a few days in Busan. And last stream as well, we flew around Busan, and it was very basic. However, from being in Busan, I can tell you it is not very basic. There are massive fucking skyscrapers. And in theory, the new sim should already have those. So I want to see, kind of want to have a look. And then if we get time, we're going to start on the career mode and start making our way, if the game lets us. We don't know if any of this will work, and quite frankly, this could completely crash at this point. So let's go and have a look. So we're going to head over towards Cosford Air Base. This is already loading pretty well, which is good, because it wasn't even loading this to begin with. And we're just going to do it in 172. We're going to head over to Parking 33, get ourselves into Cosford. And let's say, yeah, 10 a.m.-ish. Now, the weather is a bit shit in the UK. Well, I've kept it on live weather for now. I might reset it to a preset just to make our lives easier, but we'll see how the weather's looking. And hopefully it's good. So this already is where things get interesting, because we will now be stuck on this loading screen, and hopefully it will load, and hopefully we'll get somewhere. We'll see. It does eventually work. It's just very slow. I can see, but it's literally downloading at 0.2 megabits per second. It's not doing a lot. But in the background, it's basically connecting until it works. If you keep live weather, does that affect gameplay? For example, if there's dense fog, no takeoff? Yes. So if you want to play it like realistically in a Cessna, you don't really want to be taking off if it's like strong wind or if it's foggy. Foggy you can kind of take off if you are instrument rated, so you only look at the instruments, you're not looking outside. It's based on visibility. But if you are VFR flying, VFR is visual flight rules. Probably. This sounds about right. Then that means you are VFR, so you can see everything around you. If there is dense fog, you cannot see, therefore you cannot take off. So it fully depends on that. But we'll see. We'll see if this will load us in. It did load me in before the stream. But I had to back out to get the music on, basically. But it might take us a while. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well and doing good. It's been over a week since I've last streamed. Obviously, I was away in South Korea for a week, Sunday to Sunday. Came back on Sunday. Monday, I had just a day to myself to kind of relax and hopefully not die too much from jet lag. My jet lag when I got to South Korea was terrible. I can tell you that much. It was not fun. That is the worst jet lag I've had forever. It took me 3 days to recover from jet lag while in South Korea. Part of that, I think, is because we were just busy. Like, we just had to work. There was nothing to keep me preoccupied or excited because I just had to get some work done. So I think that also didn't help, but I was sleeping like absolute ass as well. Like, I'd be super tired and get like 2 hours sleep. So that wasn't great. But after about 3 days, that jet lag disappeared and ended up just having a good time. Had a great time in Busan. Went to G-Star gaming convention. Had a little look around there. Checked out the Crafton booth. We had a little PUBG corner where you could get some PUBG merch. Oh, we've loaded in. Nice. Get some PUBG merch. You can get some donuts. We had a collaboration with a donut company in South Korea, which was really cool. Really cool donuts. And you can get some coffee, some free coffee, based on your playtime. It was great. I got lots of coffee. So we'll talk about that more. Let's get started in here, shall we? So again, oh well, I didn't want to do that yet because I need to go back to here. I need to come out my door. So what this is already telling me is I need to remove or disable HDR on my monitor because HDR is not going to work for streaming. So that's fine. Now I know that. That's all good. Just get rid of the chuck. So let's jump back into the cockpit. And we are in. So let's get things booted up already. I don't have any idea on my controls right now. Things were a bit all over the place. Bandwidth too low, loading times. Yeah, not my bandwidth, but the actual servers, which is fun. Parking brake is on. We will put the fuel in. Get some power on. And fuel pump on. Pull in the mixture. Oop. Start the engine. And the engine's up. Beautiful. So we'll get the rest of the power on. We'll get our strobe taxi beacon on. Easy peasy. I think I need to redo all my bindings because it's gone all to default and I don't like it. Did you have to wait 5 business days to log in? I did actually, Nordic. We've only just been able to get to the ground. But I have textures, which is good. We also have the EFB, which is in the sim, and you can also have it here. Can I pop it out? Oh no. OBS, why are you whoa. Why are you grabbing that? Why did OBS grab that? OBS is trying to be... Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You clearly... What are you doing? OBS. You are drunk. Go home. No, okay, so I can't have the EFB popped out apparently because OBS decides it's going to completely... So we'll just keep it over there. That's fine. That's fucking crazy. I do know that my reset cockpit button is here, which is good. And my flaps button is... not that. That. There we go. So there's me flaps. The camera sensitivity is crazy high. All right, so we are just going to head to the runway. What? Oh no. Is the button for the thing not set? There's normally a button to set the altitude. To set the altimeter, sorry. Set altimeter is common now. Okay. That's fine. And apparently it's 2999 already, apparently. I don't believe that. I'm going to check the weather. Oh, no, that's not how you do it anymore. I am being dumb. So first of all, we will set this to option 3 so we get some good wind data. And then we will go to out units and change this to hectopascals. Then over on our EFB, we can go to la da dee la da da la da dee la da da. Where do we go? I guess we just go here, right? And we're not doing a route. Well, I guess we could do a route. Where are we? Does anyone remember where we are? EGWC. Worcester. There we go. And now we can get information such as weather. There we go. But we have no weather. Oh yeah, of course. So the weather isn't working currently, so it's just clear skies and 4 knots. Okay, fine. Fuck me then. That's all good. And we will do that to reset the view. Bring it back. All right, let's go and get ourselves over to the runway. What button is it going to say our parking brake is? Control and space. Okie dokie. Sir, you're going to want to move out of the fucking way. Or not. Oy, oy, oy. Apparently I have no brake. Do I not have brakes? That's my brake? What? Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to change these controls at some point. It also complained about no ATC, but I'm not gonna bother with ATC right now. Then what are these buttons? Because I need to do individual braking. Well, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. We'll head over to the runway. Tell you what though, it's looking good now that it's working. Can't lie. There is a jet nearby. Can you hear that jet in the background? Let me know how the volume is and stuff as well. If it's too quiet, too loud, do let me know. What's funny is I turned off HDR and now it's kind of grayed out for me. So, but I'll fix that for next stream. Okay. We'll bring it over. Yeah, I don't like the reset view button being all the way down there. That's actually annoying. And then I'm just gonna... Okay, go away, co-pilot. I don't need you. You're annoying. Landing light can come on. And then we will do that on the trim. And let's get it on, shall we? So again, we're going to go over to my hometown of Telford and kind of just check out the scenery, see how it's looking compared to the Tech Alpha, and especially compared to 2020. Oh, that was much nicer takeoff. Oh, I'm getting used to this this yoke now, which is good. We'll do that. Beautiful. It's looking really good though. Look at this. God damn, Stan. So let's zoom out on the EFB just so we can get some idea of where we need to go. Yeah, I have to keep pressing. I have to press B to do the thing, to reset my view, and I hate it. But we will do a little turn to the right. So again, we're kind of looking out for the Wrekin, which is the main POI for Telford, which is that big hill over there right on our nose. So we will head towards it. It's very calm winds right now. And yes, we can get rid of our flaps. Thank you, co-pilot. I did turn the co-pilot off, but apparently it doesn't matter. That's the other thing as well, Iron Bridge. Is the Iron Bridge actually a thing? Because in the Tech Alpha, it was not. So you can see how the textures are quite low quality on the ground. That's because of the server issues. So you see how it's kind of like mushy? That's kind of a shame. But that's the server issues. That's not my internet. I can tell you it's not. It's barely downloading fucking anything right now. So that's a shame. Even before Dan quits his job and becomes a pilot, I would love to become a pilot. I won't lie. It would be awesome. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see some of the textures load in as we keep going. But we'll just have to keep an eye on it. We can come outside. We're already seeing, I think, more buildings and better graphics around here compared to before, which is nice. Try and trim it out a bit. So I think the first port of call is we'll go to the Iron Bridge, see if we do actually have the Iron Bridge in effect. Oh, mate, this is looking good, though. I ain't gonna lie. This is looking good. I need to see if there's a way to change camera without going to the keyboard, but never mind. There's going to be a couple of times we're going to have to just go to the settings, I think, and work stuff out, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. So here's the River 7. The Iron Bridge is in. Look at it. It is in its beautiful red glory. Looking good, looking good. Let's bring the speed down. Let's get a bit lower. It's a shame that the textures aren't loading very well. Evening, Mr. Globetrotter. How you doing? How you doing, Concrete? I'm doing all right, my friend. How are you? I'm doing good. It's good to be back. So yeah, already this is looking a lot better than the Tech Alpha. We're actually getting the buildings, we're getting the POIs. Iron Bridge is below us, and then straight ahead should be where the power station used to be. But that is not coming up. I need to move my mic because I'm just going to keep whacking it otherwise. So hopefully that is okay. Yeah, so all this white blurry bit that's coming up just behind me. So like there, that is meant to be the power station, but it's like in crumbles, and it's now just a construction site. And in fact, you can see the pylon down at the bottom. Those used to go to it. But yeah, it's a shame that the look at this. The river is so clear because there's just no texture for the ground. That's funny. Let's turn it around. Ooh, let's not do that. So yeah, it seems we're not going to get many textures, unfortunately. Especially over here. We're not even getting trees right now over this way. We're getting trees over here. But it's not too... It's not too wonderful, is it? Which is a shame. It's not been a great launch for Asobo, this one. It's been unfortunate. As I say, they had, especially yesterday, a particular service that just kept falling over. Just too many people, way more people than they expected, hitting it, trying to download content, download the cache, and it all just went to shit, which is an absolute shame. So hopefully we'll see it later in the week just get better and better. I'm good. Fell on my backside on the snow ice earlier, but I'm doing good. Yeah, I heard you guys have snow and ice. We had it tried to snow for us earlier. It didn't really do very well. Yeah, so these buildings are pretty accurate to what it's meant to be. It's a shame that we can't really see what is around. But I believe this is my old school. Yeah. There is the school. That's the new school. The old school used to be to the left of it. Try and trim it in a bit more. Hey. Well, it's good to see that the buildings are now in and looking a lot more like the real life counterparts. It's looking good. I'm excited for this. Was it cold in Korea? So, no. In Seoul, it was like 17, 18 degrees, really nice. We went down to Busan. Busan is in the south of South Korea, and it's like a beach town, and it was fucking warm. It was so good. It was super nice. So much so that on the Saturday, we went and did some touristy things in Busan, and it was 21 degrees. It was summer. It was fucking summer. Okay, we don't need to do that, please. Thank you. So it's been nice. And then on the Saturday, we were in Busan. And then we had to go back to Seoul. And when we got in Seoul, I don't know. I keep forgetting. But when we got there, it was rainy and miserable and cold and bleh. It wasn't great. For about an hour. And then it was just cold. Which wasn't too bad. But yeah, it was just getting into winter here. This is the town centre, but the textures here just aren't loading very well. Oh, it's trying. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. Oh my god, look at the traffic. Also, look at the traffic being on the correct side of the road. Yeah, for the UK. It's pretty good going. Alright, let's go and check out the Rekin. Dude! Okay, look at the textures now that they're loading in. Look how more realistic it's looking. These buildings are pretty accurate to, like, their shape and stuff. They're not 100% because it's automatically generating, but... Dude. This is sick. Alright. Oh, bandwidth too low. Okay, it's giving up again. We'll head to the Rekin. Because what we also had last time on the Rekin is no mast. At the top of the Rekin, there's a radio mast and a radio tower. In the tech apper, that wasn't there. It should be there now, so we'll go and take a little look. I also have snow and ice. Nice. I asked because I saw a picture of you at the beach in a hoodie. Yeah, no, I was wearing a hoodie because I wasn't expecting it to be super warm, and then it ended up being absolutely boiling. But the thing is, we packed for it to be cold because our Korean colleagues were like, it's getting cold around this time of year, so expect it to be cold. And it turns out that when we got there, it decided it was going to be warm. But it literally flicked overnight. But the thing is as well, in Korea, is nighttime is always is colder as well. It turns dark and turns to night really quickly. So, and all the heat just dissipates really fast. So it's not like the end of the world. Oh look, we do have the mast. It was nice though. It was a really good trip. I wish it was for longer. We have some amazing colleagues there. And some people I really, truly admire and love working with. And not even just working with, just being around. So hopefully I get to do that more often next year. It was so lucky that I got to do it twice this year. Like, going to Korea once was crazy enough. Being able to go for a second time, like, fuck me, dude. Alright, so we have a mast. Yeah, we do have the buildings. The mast is like half built on that, it seems. It's a bit weird, but okay, fine. Slightly confusing. Yeah, so let's, you know what, we can head towards Shrewsbury. So we did that last time as well, didn't we? Basically follow the river over here. Bit twitchy. I need to do the curves on this, I think. But we'll see if we get more of the textures to come in. It's definitely trying. You can see how it's trying. but it just is not downloading fast enough, which is not a me issue. Again, it's a server issue. It's the load of the servers, but it's trying, which is nice of it. So we'll quickly head over to Shrewsbury. I think by now you know I'm that person who asks questions because he's a knobhead. Yep, you are a knobhead, but it's fine. Nah. No, it's a good question. It's like, why were you wearing a fucking hoodie when it was 21 degrees down? And the answer is because I'm a dumbass. You're welcome. Tell you what, when there's barely any wind, it feels super smooth. You cannot see the frame rate. The frame rate is 44 FPS. I have it set to just be like 33% of my monitor's refresh rate, because my monitor refresh rate is like 360. What will happen if I make it 100%? Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out together. It's 45 FPS. Okay. Well, fuck me then. I wanted it to not like overload and give it headroom, but it turns out it didn't need it. Oh, there we go. Textures are trying to load in. You can see how we now have all the little bumps and stuff in the hills and in the fields. We never used to have that in 2020. The height maps are now super high res for the world, and it's amazing. And it's even more amazing when it loads. But it's trying. It's definitely trying to show us the good stuff. We'll have a little look over to the EFB for a minute. So it's a shame it doesn't show us like towns and stuff, but Shrewsbury is right here. So that's now where we are heading. Gotta cook supper, be right back. What you cooking? What's for food, Concrete? And why aren't you sharing? Yeah, it's a shame that it's struggling. It really is. What I might do as well, I don't think this is going to make any difference. But just on the off chance that it would, we'll say it's unlimited. This might kill the stream if it does decide to go, I can download everything now, but we should be fine, to be honest. I also do need to increase this, but again, right now, it doesn't matter. We have already downloaded 3.6 gig, though, which is pretty good. Pretty impressed. But yeah, we'll turn off the limits and let it just do what it can. As we head over towards Shrewsbury. So if anyone is thinking of getting this game, I will definitely advise to hold off for a minute. Give it like, I don't know, a week. Okay, that's a problem I'll look at another day. Sorry guys, I got distracted by something. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I'll definitely hold off for a bit while Microsoft sort out the server issues. I love how you can see the cars, but you can't see the roads. Oh my god, look at that popping in. See, when it pops in, oh my god, it's downloading at 10 megabits a second. Okay, never mind. It stopped. But I love that it looks amazing when it works. That was fantastic. Now it looks fucking brilliant. Look at that. The density, the trees, the quality of the buildings. Oh, it looks so good when it works. Does it cache your downloads? Yeah, you have a rolling cache, which by default is 16 gigs. So when it downloads stuff, it puts it into that cache. And then as you run out, it will take away the furthest away stuff. But right now, it's just super struggling. Let's look outside. So we'll head back towards the town. Just fly over it again. So this is Shrewsbury. Here we are. Insane how it's basically one-to-one of the world. It's not basically one-to-one, it is one-to-one. Like, but yeah, it's crazy. Very massive technical challenge, which they have for the most part done. We just have some teething issues, but the teething issues will get solved, and when they're solved, fuck me, it'll be amazing. Like, just seeing this section gives you a good idea of how amazing this is going to be. Look at it. It's brilliant. Also, how are you, Mike? Good to see you. Good to see you. I think we'll head to an airport. Which airport? I don't know. There's one over here. Sherlow Airstrip. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll take a little look down South Korea and see how it's looking, if we can get it to load. Good, good. Was watching a buddy fly around Vegas. So cool. They managed to so they managed to get like good access then, because right now, as you can see, mine is the connection is not great on my side. But right now we have a lot of people in Europe trying to connect. It is now peak time, peak gaming time right now in Europe. So we'll head to this side so we can get the airstrip on our left and see if we can work out how we are meant to land on this airstrip. Let's try and keep it at least above 1,000. And it seems it's going slightly diagonal to my nose. Let's have a look. And you can leave the plane now. Yeah, it's really nice. It's super good that you can jump out the plane and just walk around. So you can go visit an area, jump out, walk around that area, check it out, come back in your plane, head off, go somewhere new. It's so fun. So also for the moment, I'm keeping the waypoints on. I think I will keep the waypoints on for when we're, just for playability. Ooh. Don't know what happened to the sound there, but hopefully we're all good. I think we're all good. Like, look at the detail now and all the height maps and the difference in terrain just in the fields. It's so good. Alright, where's this airstrip? Oh, it's right below me, I think. Oh, it's there. Ooh, need to change that camera. Is that the airstrip? That is the airstrip. See, that airstrip looks like it's death. I'm not going to go to that airstrip. We'll instead head to Strawberry. I think this is Strawberry up here. Oh, Turnhill, actually. Sorry. Turnhill is the one. Strawberry's over the other way. Durr. But yeah, because it's not loading, I don't trust it, because there's a massive dip. And I don't know if I want to trust it. To be frank. I do not trust. Sophie! Hi, Sophie. How are you? I missed you. See if we can find the airport. There it is. So how do we like my camera being on this side? I feel like for most games it now makes more sense for the camera to be on this side. It is Strawberry, okay. I'm just an idiot, but that's okay. Hi my dear, I'm good. I missed you too, but enjoyed all the pics. I'm glad. How's the move gone? You're all settled? Everything's sorted? I don't like change, but I guess I can forgive you. Well, the best part is in this plane, it actually makes more sense for me to be over there, but then it gives you less view of what I see in that window, which, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where else to put the camera. I could put the camera up there, like in that corner. Maybe I should do that. Maybe it should go up there. That might be an option. Alright, we'll try and get a landing in Strawberry. So, looking at Strawberry, I believe, yeah, we could just come down that way. Okay, that works. Don't know why I decided to tilt, but okay. Bring out the power. Give it some time for textures to load in. We could actually go for that runway. That would work out just fine for us. We'll get some flaps out. Oh, pilot, I'm clearly going to land. Like, come on now. Very nice tight turn. And now let's just get it down.
500.
Yep. It was actually a pretty good turn in, to be honest. Good speed. Can we make it a good landing? We should be able to make it a good landing. He says. Struggling. Come on. Get rid of that speed. Oof. Okay, not the best. And then we'll head this way. Get our flaps in. And we can make our way over to the parking, which will be over here, which I think we can just go off road, right? Oh, there's should be a turn just here. There is. It just hasn't loaded. Oh, can we not go that way? The answer is yes. You know what? We'll just do it. I keep turning the yoke to turn. That's stupid. But yeah, we'll just head over here. We do have a taxi ribbon, but the taxi ribbon was like, I don't fucking know. Just come over here. So coming we will do. kind of settled. I just need wardrobe doors and to organize my life. That's going to take a long time. But I now have a PC and I'm happy. Nice. We like happy Sophie. Yeah, organizing a life is the worst part, especially after a move. Like, it's basically impossible. Where are you sending me? Over there. Okay. That's fine. Have some floaties. Where are you sending me? You're sending me to where there's already a plane. I know you want me to put in between these people. Okay. We can do that. Bing bong. We have arrived. Wicked. So, not too bad for our first flight. Again, textures are not really loading very well right now, so hopefully that'll get better. I love how you can see like skid marks as well. I did that quite a tight turn and it's just like That's funny. And there's our braking skid marks. Lol. But yeah, if we wanted to, we can shut down a plane. And we can jump out. And now we can go for a walk. See ya. Now the downside is you can't run. Unless there's a button I don't know about. But we have legs. We can come and say hello to Mr. Polly. Hello, Polly. Parking brake engage. Well, I should fucking hope so. You look like you're having a bad day. And we can go off to the pub. Have a great time. Something has taken off in the background and it scared me. Alright, let's end our flight then. And let's see if we can go and check out Korea, which will be interesting. How was Korea? Korea was awesome. I was just saying it was very busy and tiring. I really struggled with sleep, with jet lag, sorry, for a while. But once I was over that, it was great. And getting to see my colleagues that I work with and some colleagues that I like proper cherish, it was amazing. We have some great people there. It was good times. So the first question is, do I go down to Busan first? Or do we check out Seoul first? And I kind of want to check out Busan, to be honest. Which I think is here, but I need the everything to load first. And here's our problem, is right now things are really not loading. We have a lot of helipads though. But this is Busan. A lot of helipads. Oh my god. They have gone to fucking town. Fair play. Busan, king of seafood. Yeah, oh my god. I hate seafood. Dude, some of the stores, some of the places. Oh, there we go. It's nuts. Alright, so here it is clearly nighttime in Busan. We will try and get a daylight. There we go, this should work. So, I can quickly show you. We stayed down here. This is where we stayed. Oh my god, you can nearly see. Wait, you can. My hotel is here. This is my hotel. In the sim, it's just a crane because it was a crane when they were building it. But this was my hotel. Had a view onto the beach. It was fucking fabulous. It was so nice. Yeah. So we'll kind of have a look around here. You see how massive these tall buildings are? It's crazy. Such crazy size buildings. There was one place we went to, I think it was up here. We were walking around this little village and then there's just a sea of blue buildings in my face. It's crazy. Look at all this. But of course, it's, again, struggling to load. And then we also went up here to this train line, and we took this train line all the way up to this very scenic view, and it had like another beach that we went to. It was so good. Yeah, this is where we ended up on our little train line journey. But yeah, so we'll go check out that in the sim. This is loading pretty well, so I'm pretty excited to see how this looks, because it did not look like this in 2020. If anyone was here when we flew around in 2020, it did not look like these at all. These massive buildings did not exist. So yeah, let's have a look. We'll start then here in Gimhae International. We'll let it load, find ourselves a place to start, and we'll take a look. Uber helicopter doing amazing in Busan. Absolutely. I'm not going to do helicopters today. I'm kind of going to focus on doing career mode with flying and stuff and doing this, but I think at some point we'll do it like a helicopter stream. I need to learn how to fly the helicopter. I'll have to get the joystick back out for that. There we go. You see how it's struggling again. Like, we just want this to load so we can see our parking. So we'll zoom out a bit, come back in. Maybe I can do this. Yeah, we just get the runway as the option. I mean, we can just start on the runway. Oh, we can't even start on the runway. It's just like, nope. Fuck you. So we have to wait a tiny bit longer. Or we just start in the air. We could just start in the air. I don't like starting in the air, but... Busan Tower. You know what? We can start in the air. We can start here. We'll be airborne. Let's do it. We'll take off, be a real pilot. Fuck. Fuck. I'm not a real boy. But we'll do this just to get into the sim. We'll land like a real pilot. How's that? If it will load. Okay. I feel like the game just heard me say that. Oh, you can't see the error message. I've just realized. So yeah, the other place I was thinking of putting my camera is up here. Does that work? Do we think this will work as a camera position? That works. Yeah, is it pretty much aligned? Oh, it is pretty much aligned, actually. I'm kind of proud of that. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. If Sophie says it works, then maybe it works. I believe in Sophie. It's weird you're looking out of nothing off the screen. Oh yeah, because you guys are there. I could flip my camera, but then any text I show you would be flipped. But I can't have my monitor there, because if I have my monitor there, then the camera has to move there, and I don't want the camera there, I don't want the camera this side. Ah! It's really difficult. Effort? Yeah, what I might do... Well, I might swap it around at some point. But I'll do, probably do that when I have a proper camera. And then the camera will kind of be in the middle and on its own mount. Right now, the camera is on my light bar. Because it's just a C920. But maybe if at some point I get a proper DSLR camera thing, it might end up better. Who knows? Hi, 13. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. I had to check what day it was. I was not sure what day it was. I was confused. It's been a long week, man. It's been a long week. So the good thing about Microsoft Flight Sim really struggling to load is that the soundtrack in the background is very soothing. But the problem is it makes you want to fall asleep. I'm great, thanks. Eating and watching streams. Oh, what are you eating? Share us your food. Share us your tastes. Let me taste. Are you looking around for people who is managing to play Flight Sim and hoping that you can get some visual representation? Chicken burrito. Ooh. That's a pretty good shout. That's a good shout for a burrito. I like it. Still no update from the CMs on Flight Sim. It's a super shame. For anyone that's interested as well, Microsoft Flight Sim, they did put out a dev video to be like, this is exactly what the problem is, and they were very like transparent on it. And it's such a good video because they actually went into technical detail. Now, the problem with going into technical detail is you have a lot of people who think they know best. And so when Microsoft guys say, and Asobo guys say, we tested it with 200,000 people logging on concurrently, and everyone's going, well, that seems very small. Only 200,000. What do you mean only 200,000? This is a game that has like 10,000 concurrent users on Steam. We don't know the Microsoft numbers, but like 200,000 is a pretty good test. I'm just saying. But they went into like really good detail on what the problem is, why it's not working, and how it was entirely unforeseen, which it was. It's entirely not their fault. I've been in a similar position before where you completely test a service, you know it's going to work, and then it goes live and it all falls to shit because everyone is logging in. It's really hurting. It's really upsetting. Only I took a week off for this, fake fans, right? Well, that's the thing. I'm off work next week, so all of next week, we should get some really good Flight Sim streams out, which means hopefully the game will be working in a better state next week. And that'll be really good. I wanted to do career mode today, but apparently career mode is breaking. Off work, you say? Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's the music. Yeah, I needed to take some time off. So I've got next week off. And then just before we do all of our Christmas wrap-ups. I've got so much to do at work. It's unbelievable. And I obviously cannot talk about any of it until it happens. But yeah, very busy. Very, very busy, but I'm looking forward to having just time off. We're just going to stream, chill, get some housework done. I really need to do like a full-on like winter clean. And it'll be nice. Burrito. I read that as double burrito. I'm like, you want a double burrito? I can barely eat one burrito. God damn. Share with us about new upcoming PUBG updates. Tell us secrets. I mean, we've already announced a Sanhok update. You guys have seen that on Twitter, right? Have you seen the Sanhok teaser? If you haven't, you should go and take a quick look on Twitter. Or Instagram. Highly recommend. A breakfast burrito is one of my favorite things in life. Breakfast burritos are good if they don't have egg in them. But if it has a hash brown in it, it's even better. Because I don't do egg. I'm already excellent. I hate that I just said that. Why did I just say that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Come on, game. You can do it. You can load. Surely there shouldn't be that many people trying to log in and download Busan scenery. Surely. You're rotten? What, like an egg? Only when I fart. And that's why I don't have eggs, because then my farts stink. At least if I don't have eggs, my farts only smell a tiny bit. See, I'm clever. I've thought about this. Dad, I'm eating. I'm sorry. You're doing great. Enjoy the burrito. Sorry. I apologize. Oh man, come on game, you can do it. Part of me is tempted to try and go back. It does have the opportunity, it says, to escape and go back. Part of me is tempted to try it. Let's see if we can restart the connection and get it to reconnect. It's definitely trying. I can see that it's trying to connect. But it's barely downloading. It's again 0.1 megabits per second. It's one bit a second. Oh. It went up to 10 and then dropped. It's such a shame, this. When the game works and when it's fully up and running and these issues aren't happening, it's gonna be fantastic. But right now, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Why is Discord using high power use? What is Discord doing that it needs to be utilizing so much power? I'm gonna try and click back and see what happens. Okay, cool. We can go back. So, will the airport load again? No. We're not getting any loading down here. So, let's try and go to Incheon. Actually, no, not Incheon, but the other one. Gimpo. And we are going to get taxi... we are going to get ramps here. Which is good. Oh, that loaded. Okay, now that loaded, we're going to go back down to Busan. Back to Gimhae. And... Oh. We have trees. Come on. Do we just have no ability to land here? No, we do, because look, it's trying to load the aircraft. Oh, and then it's failing loading the aircraft. Alright, we might have to I don't know, we got an aircraft here. We're going to Jeju. Excuse me, sir, that's not where I am. Oh, I could have just pressed that. That would have helped. Come on! Alright, I don't think we're getting in. I don't think Busan is for us. Do we try once more over here? It's a shame there's no other airport. Oh. We don't want to do that. We just want to do this. See if we get it to load again. Okay. This is promising. We have no loading indicator. Oh no. How far is business from other airports? What? Oh. Ah. It teased us. It's downloading though, 69 megabits a second and down to 1. Okay. Do you mean how far is Busan from other airports? Business. I think you mean Busan. 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 Okay, captions are like, oh no. Oh, we got it eventually. Okay. Well, from other airports, Busan from Seoul is about 2.5 hours by train. So if we were to fly down to Cessna, it'd be like, 2 hours, 3 hours. Which we're not going to do. That's why I'm trying to load in the airport nearby. But if we can load airborne, then that's good enough. And then after this, Soph, we can head down to your place. No, we can head to your place. Check out the town that we did last time. I forgot the name. I was about to save the name, and then the name disappeared, and now it's gone. And I do not remember. And in fact, if we cannot get this to load, then we'll try that. Come on, game. Be good to me. Let it work, please. While we're here, I can also check the flight planner. So Microsoft Flight Sim have done their own flight planning and charts website. So before you used to have to pay for Navigraph charts. Well, right now, instead of doing that, they have a webpage called planner.flightsimulator.com. And it's meant to just connect to your sim automatically, and basically the EFB that's in the plane is on your phone. Which is amazing. However, yeah, as I expected, it doesn't quite work just yet. Because I cannot see myself. But I can at least still see details. Which is awesome. There's Busan. Nice. So that's good to keep. If there's live weather, it'll be covered in snow. Oh, do you have snow, do you? I'm jealous. It tried to snow here earlier today. It really tried. When I was biking to work this morning, it decided to start fucking hailing, which was not fun. And then in the afternoon, it tried to snow. It didn't really last very long. And hailed and snowed. And then this evening, it was meant to, like, massively hail again and rain heavily. So I biked home just before it started. It was perfect timing. Snowing in London yesterday too? God damn. Yeah, I've seen some places in the UK getting snow, and then other people being like, oh, why do they have snow and we don't? We just have rain. We just have rain. Got maybe an inch in the Midlands too. Sophie got herself an inch. Alright, we're gonna give up with this. We'll give up with Busan for this time around. Let's head back to the UK. And maybe we can get somewhere from London. Should we start from Biggin Hill then? And then go north into London. I think we can do that. If it will load. I have a feeling nothing is going to load right now. Oh, there's been an announcement. The waiting queue to log in has been resolved. We were out of additional tech issues and teams working to address. We'll have an update later today. Oh. So that was just a nothing notification. Thanks for giving us a notification about something that we didn't have a problem with. Thank you, Mr. CM guy. That was very helpful. It's not logging in that I'm having a problem with. It's doing everything. Okay, awesome. Biggin Hill is loaded, so let's jump in. We will go from here. And we'll take off, head north into London, and see how London looks if it streams. If we can get some data. If it works. Snowed for an hour or two and then it rained the rest of the day. Oh. That's the worst part. When it's cold, it's shitty. But if it's cold and snowy, it's like, it's nice. It's pretty. You got a good crunch under your feet. It's really nice and cozy. I like that. But when it then rains and becomes slush or just miserable, and it's like, ugh, what was the point? What was the point of snowing? If you're just gonna do that, you know? It's like absolute tease. I don't know if we have a little bit left. It's mainly ice now. Southwest just wet, nothing left. That's unfortunate. I've realised it's probably going to be snowy in Belgium for New Year's. Wait, are you going to Belgium for New Year's? Why are you going to Belgium? It's a random place to go. The EU crew, Laura, Amy, and that. Oh, yeah, I was meant to go to that. Oh, I was invited. I didn't know it was in Belgium. I thought it was in the Netherlands. I didn't know that. I didn't know where it was. Oh. Belgium? Why Belgium? They just chose an Airbnb that was reasonable. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Well, that's going to be fun. Yeah, I was invited. I haven't given an answer yet. I need to speak to Laura, but I have a lot of stuff happening, so I don't think that I can. But we'll see. Because, yeah, you know how Korea was meant to be my last trip of the year? It's not anymore. That's all I can say on that topic. And I'm also going to try and go home for... I'm going to try and go back to the UK for Christmas. So I think, as well, after that, New Year's, I might just do as chill because I need some break. Because I'm now not getting any, like, proper time off until Christmas. Damn, getting those air miles, right? Yeah, I can't say what it is yet until things are confirmed, but, yeah. Yeah. But was Korea good? Damn, my girlfriend wants to go, but I keep telling her China would be better. China would not be better. How dare you say that about Korea? What the fuck? I'm joking. Korea's fantastic. The thing about Korea is it's very overwhelming. Especially like Seoul, because Seoul is like the place you go. There's a lot of sounds, a lot of smells, a lot of traffic. The traffic is fucking terrible. Do not get an Uber. Do not get taxis. Use the metro. I promise you. But it's super nice. Everyone is super, super lovely. There's so much stuff to do, to check out. And Korea is just a really nice place. It's just really nice. I highly recommend. Especially if you stay in Seoul, you can go to Hongdae. Hongdae in Seoul is basically a university town, and they have you get lots of places for like arcades, good food, photo places. What else? Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. and karaoke, not called karaoke, called something else, and I forgot what it's called again. I apologize if any of my Korean people are listening. My Korean people, I meant my Korean colleagues. But yeah, I highly recommend go to Korea. China, I would never recommend because I've never been. But China is not a place I would want to go to. Not like by choice. Both will be amazing, just make sure to research the areas you want to go. Yeah, true. But yeah, Korea's good, Seoul's good, you'll have a good time. You'll have amazing food, amazing Korean barbecue, amazing dishes, amazing drinks. You have to go for chicken and beer. It's basically what it sounds like. You get fried chicken and you have beer. And you put it together and you have chicken and beer. It's so tasty. You will eat well. It's so good. I'd rather spend time in rural Asia than cities. Some of the national parks in China are amazing. I wouldn't know because, yeah, I've never been, but rural Korea looks interesting. But what I find is not what I find, but what I'm slightly skeptical of is I don't know Korean. And in the rural areas, you will see less English-speaking people. Korea is only recently becoming more English-fied. And by that, I mean only in the recent years are you starting to see menus have English options. And you're having people and waiters that speak English to help you. Because a few years ago, that wasn't a thing. Everything was in Korean. No matter where you go, you had to... people didn't speak English. But right now, it's not too bad. And you can get away with it. At least in Seoul. My Chinese teammates I met in PUBG told me some areas, cities in China that are very strict and controlling. Yeah, I mean... I don't want to get into the whole political thing, right? But China is one of those countries that is not on my radar of a place I want to visit and spend my money. To put it that way. But I'm also not going to sit here and say you shouldn't either. If you want to go to China, fucking go to China. Because regardless, I guarantee you'll probably still have an amazing time. You just have to research and decide where to go. But yeah. Language barrier will be difficult anywhere. Yeah, I mean, Korean is actually quite an interesting language. And you can get by in Korean with some basic stuff. Like, hello, thank you, how much is this? Blah, blah, blah. Which is quite ironic because I'm saying that, but I could not speak those things. I kept getting hello and thank you mixed up, which gets kind of awkward. You walk in and go, thank you. I'm like, what the fuck? 감사합니다. I'm like, what? No, wrong word. But in Korea, people are very nice. People are very easy with you. They take their time. I think the only downside of Seoul, Korea is it's just packed. It's densely packed. It's busy. It's loud. There's a lot of signs. What I say about Korea is basically 20 years behind Europe, but they have the technology of now. So it just looks wise and how buildings are run down a bit and such. It's very old style. But they have the current technology. It's a very weird mix. And I don't really know how else to explain that. And if you go to Korea, maybe you'll see what I mean. Old but efficient, yeah. But a lot of places, they don't take our kind of cards. Only some places take Apple Pay still. A lot of places you still have to put in your card and chip. A lot of places you need cash. Oh, no, sorry. A lot of street food vendors, you have to have cash. the transport system, you have to have a T-Money card in order to do any transport. You can't just use your card unless you have a Korean card. So there's definitely things that it's like a bit backwards and wonky, and it's a bit like, huh, why? You know? But then again, so is Germany. Like in Germany, you can barely find somewhere that accepts Apple Pay or MasterCard. It's crazy. I went to, not this year, but the year before when I was in Cologne for Gamescom. I went to a little store to try and buy some beer, and they would not accept my card. And my card is MasterCard, but they just would not accept it because it's not a German bank. And I'm like, I don't carry cash, and there was nowhere to get cash. So I had no beer. It was very depressing. We're not having much luck getting into anywhere right now, are we? This is not looking promising. So many places in Germany were cash only. Yeah. And then even if you find a place that's not cash only, like if you go to a bar or you go somewhere for a drink, it might not be cash only, but it will then be minimum charge. So you have to spend 10 euros for them to accept card. So I think on the last day of Cologne, I met up with Weber and ended up having a drink. We went to pay, and he's like, minimum 10 euros. So we had to buy another drink just so we could then pay for our drinks. So we had to like stay there an extra 10 minutes and have another drink. It was so stupid. Yeah, we're not having much luck. I'm gonna just try again. See if we can get it to connect. But I don't think we're gonna have much luck here, sadly. I think it's really really struggling. The alternative is we try an even smaller area and then go to London. You know what? Let's try that. There's also a bug where your mouse doesn't appear. So, like, I can't see my mouse, and you can't see my mouse either. I have to go to my other screen, and then I can bring it over to where the escape is, and now you can see the mouse. It's fucking stupid. Okay. Let's then, if that's not working, we could try Farnborough. I think Farnborough will also still be a bit too dense on the streaming. Because we were trying... Oh, Gatwick's over here. We could try the airfield. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We'll try Crockham Airfield. Start just on the runway. See if that will let us get down. Because then we can just head north. But yeah, this is painful. Sag. It's the start of EastEnders. Ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. But wait, no, that's Thomas the Tank Engine. What am I doing? That's funny. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da. Okay, I'm gonna try something. This might kill the stream. Oh no. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Are we back? We should be back. Okay. Note to self, don't press that button, it will kill the stream. And it didn't help anyway, because we're still stuck on here. This is unfortunate. This is annoying now. This is one of these things that it's just like, I don't know what to do. Because my only other option is we go to Flight Sim 2020. And we give up on 2024. What do we think, guys? Do we just go into 2020 and have a fly around, seeing as this isn't working? try Discovery Flight and see what happens. I feel like this won't load either. Yeah, it's struggling to even just load this. Have a look at the library. I wonder if we can... so the marketplace isn't open yet. But in the library, we can see we have everything and it's going to be streamed. So we have all the city updates from 2020 are all here. And it now just automatically all gets streamed, which is perfect. And then we have the Premium Deluxe, which this is what I got, the Premium. Because I'm a Sado. So we should get all this stuff, or we do have all this stuff, which is nice, but right now it just isn't working. So yeah, there's not a lot we can do. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. We can't really force it. We can try Laylee Start. Let's just see how quickly this loads, if at all. It's thinking about it. I just don't think it's going to. Oh, we have a plane coming in. You're going to come over. Oh, you're a Cessna. Okay. Come on, please. Yeah, so right now we can't even select anything as our departure. Because it's not loading. This is unfortunate. There's a plane coming into land A320. Can confirm that plane is going to land. I can see it. Wait, actually? Is that... Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay. I don't know what to do. There's not really much we can do if it's not going to work, is there? We are just kind of stuck. I think I might just have to call it. We tried to stream, we tried to play. I think it's not going to work. We could do 2020, but I feel like it's a waste of time playing on 2020 right now if this is what we want to be playing, you know? Yeah, we're not getting any streaming data right now. Oh. 2024 is exciting. It's exciting when it works. Yeah, we're just not getting anything. It is struggling. I kind of regret landing now. We could go back to Cosford. Cosford we have in our cache. So we could do that and then head towards Birmingham. And then maybe we go from London to London from here. Should we try that? Should we... Oh, yeah, we can't even load in, look. I can't even select this as a departure. This is getting sad. This is getting unfortunate. You know what we do have, though? We have a beluga. We have a beluga. Oh no. Why did I press that button? Ah, Dan, you idiot. Okay. It loaded. Actually surprised. So we have different liveries. Okay, but deliveries again. Not loading because we have loads. Oh my god. But yeah, we're just not able to see much because yeah, it's not. It just isn't streaming data. We're just not getting anything. Bandwidth too low. It's not me. It's the server. It's really unfortunate. I really want to play it. I really want to fly around, guys. I really want to start our career journey. But we just aren't able to. See, some of these planes won't even load right now. But we do have a citation. Oh, we do have the Textron as well. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. Wait, isn't that what I'm flying over here? No, R172 is just this one. We can configure this. Just stand up, stick your arms out, pretend to be an airplane. We'll still watch that. Imagine. Oh, we can do a passenger cabin now. Okay, cool. G1000. Oh, my baby. Mixed analog and digital. This one is Garmin 1000. Yeah. And we could do an aerial advertising, which is cool. Ski, skydiving. All right, but yeah, we want our G1000. Our G1000 is our favorite. We like this. Then we have our different liveries, which we can't really do much with right now. Oh, this is interesting. Manage fuel. That's actually really cool. So you can do our fuel there. We can see our total mass and what things are. So our whole aircraft mass is up to here. And then we can do our passengers and cargo, which is what we do on our EFB. So we can say, hey, fill all the seats, please. It has 4 seats. And now, do load in aircraft. And now we have very much weight and then not a lot more room for fuel. But this is actually a really good visual indication. I like how after all that, you can still actually just max the fuel. That's kind of funny. And now we are super heavy. Nice. Oh, there we go. So this, we'll just do a pilot who is, I don't know, 200 pounds. Done. That's pretty sick. And then we need to come up with a call sign and stuff for our plane, but I'll do that when we're in career mode. Because that's way more interesting. All right. Come on, Cosford. Let me in. Yeah, we cannot do any departure. Oh, we can. Let's go. Okay, but will it load? Now is the ultimate question. Otherwise, I might have to call it and we'll try again tomorrow. In all honesty. Which is okay. It's not a problem to try again tomorrow. Because I don't want to sit here for too long. It's already been nearly 2 hours now. We managed to do some flying. But even that wasn't the best, seeing as you couldn't see much of the terrain. Sorry. Did not mean to be loud at yawning. What's also funny is apparently the game on Xbox is working better. But that's because there's less users on Xbox, so it's and it uses different CDNs. But it's pretty crazy. Yeah, we're not having much luck, are we? Look at this. We're not even downloading anything right now. GGNT? Yeah, I think we're gonna do GGNT. I think we're just gonna give up and we'll try again tomorrow. I don't want to keep fighting it. It clearly, they're still working on it. They're still trying. It's not gonna just magically start working if I keep trying. So we are better off just waiting, and if it works tomorrow, it works tomorrow, and we can go crazy. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do it. I'll give up. I'll say goodnight. Game looks hella good though. Yeah, it looks right. It looks really good. No, it does look good. We just need it to be loading. But for now, I'm gonna say goodnight. And it just means I get to have an early night and go get some sleep. It's a kind of a win for me then, really, isn't it? Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll try again tomorrow. We'll see how we're looking, see how we're doing. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Have a good evening. Thank you, Sophie. I love you. You're great. Thank you, guys. 13, I appreciate you for being here around. But I appreciate you being around as well. Until tomorrow. Bye.